so let's.
Yes, please. Please, a moment. Oh, no, it's not supposed to. Okay. I'm sorry, but I'm seeing some. Anyways, please let's proceed. I don't know why the time is rather counting down, but please let's proceed with the conversation. And thank you once again for joining. Thank you also for our resource person for the patience and making herself available to take us through the topic. Thank you. Miss Philippina, please, you may go on. Kindly go on with the presentation. Thank you.
All right. Welcome. Okay, so we are still on the internalized, stresses. So we look, first of all, I mean measure expectations and stigma. So where you feel, what are people going to, say about me? Hey, so that's around this, that, and I'm not getting any, I'm not eating, what is wrong, what could be happening, and then you feel the stigma, even though nothing has been displayed to you, but you just feel the stigma, Yes, I think somebody's okay. Can you kindly your thank you. Yeah. So we go to the next point, which is expectations and goals. Okay, where we feel like you are not meeting your own expectations or goals for relationships and personal, especially during festive season. Okay, so up till now we are about celebrating Xmas. So I set these goals that by latest by November, between January and November, I shut down. Okay, because probably I think I'm aging. To you, you think you are aging. Okay, and your expectations was not met. So now you are internally stressed because you are putting the stress on you. Nobody is putting the stress on you. It doesn't look like somebody is pressuring you, your parents are pressurizing you, or your friends are pressurized, but this with this particular stressor is internal. Okay, so you feel that pressure. You yourself have set the goals, okay, towards your expectations. Okay, and then the third one to look at is fear of missing out. So you feel like you are worried that you are missing out on the experiences and opportunities because you are single. Hey, so that in our youthful stage or even in the teens, when you are in the teens, you are sexually active. Okay, so a partner, even to explore in your mind, even to explore to know whether you are even sexually active or not. So when it happens, once you really, and it's like you are aging, getting towards probably you're getting towards your late 20s, you're getting towards your and the rest. Okay, so you feel I'm missing out. I'm single, but I'm missing out because there are stages whereby I'm supposed to enjoy certain now because I don't have what I'm supposed to have to enjoy all those moments. So this is where you feel the fear of missing out, and it's an internal stressor. Yeah. So somebody may ask, so how do I manage all these stresses? How do I go about it? How do I go about it? So the focus is that you practice self-care, proper self-care. Okay, when I talk about self-care, first of all, you need to love yourself, accept who you are, love yourself more, and accept who you are. Okay, you love yourself and who you are, by loving yourself you improve more on on yourself, both yourself, your emotional self, your spiritual self, every aspect of you. But when you don't love yourself, you just be thinking and thinking and thinking, and then you will just be, losing out. You will lose your beauty, you will lose your intelligence, you will lose your activity, you lose everything that concerns you. So you need to love yourself and improve yourself more, care for yourself more. Okay, there are people that are above 30s, above 40s, but they are still looking beautiful. They are still, very young in them. Let me say, they take good care of themselves. So they are active. So let me say, if you are afraid of losing out on your sexual activeness, okay, because in your youthfulness, you are not getting a partner to even set with you or to date you, you still take very good care of yourself in such that you would, you will still be active even in your 40s and your 50s and above. You can still be sexually active, depending on how you take good care of yourself. So people will tell you that when you don't think too much, you always look fresh. When you don't place so much burden on your head, okay, you always look fresh. You have to clear certain thoughts from your mind, clear certain, certain perceptions which are unhealthy from your mind. Avoid certain situations that will always be thinking and keep you feeling stressed. Okay, you need to secondly surround yourself with loved ones. So the people we surround ourselves with also, tells whether we are healthy or not. When you are you find yourself around people that are always hurting you, trust me, you can't live long because their behavior is hurting you, their words, the way they treat you, everything hurts you. And it keeps you looking old. You look very, very old. You will deform totally because you will not have anything better to think of than to be thinking of how they are treating you. So surround yourself with loved ones. When I say loved ones, people that will be proposing love to you, not people that will be telling you, I love you. No. Get to know that they love you inwardly and and they are expressing genuine love, not the fake love kind of love. As you grow up, you'll be if people intending or not. Yes, you can tell. So when people are around you and they don't love you genuinely, you will know it. You will not just know it by, within just a day, but gradually you will know it by even the Bible says, by their fruits you shall know them. So definitely you know them. There are people that feel, they look down upon themselves and they feel that, well, I have to just accept the kind of people around me. I just have to accept it like that. No, don't just accept it like that. Choose your make sure that you choose the right people. Even if it is just one person who loves you genuinely, choose that person to always be around the person. And the person tells you, the person always boosts your morale with their words, tells you, hey, my dear, hey, my sister, you are looking very beautiful. Of late, it's so difficult for women to even compliment other women. But trust me, there are a lot of women out there who are also very good and very, very genuine. It's not every woman who is, strange like that. There are certain ladies that are very, very, very truthful to what they are telling you. They are, there are people, they would enhance you. You will always be looking beautiful because see, what you hear, okay, it also makes you and unmake you. So if you are always, embracing certain thoughts, certain, unhealthy treatment from certain people, you will not live long and you would always be deforming. So this is something that this is another way to manage your stress, especially this festive season. Please don't go closer to people that will be asking you certain strange questions. Don't go closer to people that will be looking at you, awkwardly. That this guy, what is wrong with him? He's not interested in dating anybody. She's not interested in dating anyone. And even probably, maybe her character is even not good. Probably, maybe she's lacking something. That is why, not getting anybody. Probably this, that. No, these are all funny, funny, funny thoughts people will be having. When you realize, go to them. Don't go closer to them. That's your sanity through what you hear, what you see, and what you feel. Okay, is very, very, very important. Prioritize your own happiness. Prioritize your own happiness. That's the third point of managing your stress, especially this festive season. Prioritize your own happiness. What do I mean by prioritizing your own happiness? Look, don't embrace, um, events that will turn you down. I remember when I was very, very, very young, okay, I could attend certain programs and I would even be regretting in my heart for attending that program. Okay. If I don't have the kind of attire that is expected to be worn to that program, and I wear certain attire that does not go with it, once I get there, I will feel that discomfort. I'll feel that stress. In fact, that internal stress will be just, playing in my mind just like that. I'll be so stressed because people will be looking at me strangely. Okay, so why then do I have to go in the first place? Don't go. Don't go. If you know you cannot meet that, don't, you go for a program. There is a dinner upcoming, and with this dinner, hey, you know that people will be going with their partners. You have not gotten a partner yet. But don't force yourself to go. Should you also go, don't go and sit there and be pressing your phone. These are mistakes. I personally have done it before. And it looks so strange, and it looks some way when you go for a program and you feel like you are alone. So it's like you see your friends, hey, they've come with their partners, and even there are some married couples also around, and you alone, like you are not dating. No guy is even finding you worthy to even come close to you, to even just be disturbing you with some talks. Like no one is coming closer, and you feel alone. The worst thing is to be behind a table with people. I had to take my phone and then be browsing by force. Can you imagine? I've been to a program, a very, very, lively program where music is flowing, people are dancing and all that, and people are enjoying the music, people are hugging their partners, and I will be there with my phone. And I am burning inside. Nobody has asked me to come. It's not mandatory. And even if it is mandatory, okay, you still have your right to choose to put your reasons, okay, forward. Make sure that you have communicated your reasons. Find the right reasons to put up. Oh, I'm not feeling well, so I think I cannot attend. It will not, nobody would force you, but you have to go to a place whereby you are not comfortable, and you are hurting inside, you are dying inside. So eventually what happened to me is that the person who was celebrated, okay, mine was a wedding program, so wedding, so the person that was celebrated felt that I was not happy for her. So the person would also be thinking strangely, hey, why have you come and you are holding your phone and then you are just browsing, you're not getting closer to anybody. Even me that I'm being celebrated, you are not even coming closer. It's not your fault. It's not the person's fault. But it's because of what is happening inside of you. You are not okay. But you chose not to be okay because you didn't prioritize your own happiness. Probably you could have done something that makes you happy, watch movies that makes you happy, watch a lot of movies, maybe read books that makes you excited, listen to music and be dancing if that is what makes you happy. Or do what makes you happy. That is one of the ways, and these are the three ways to manage your stress as a single person. Quickly, let me walk you through how married people manage they are supposed to manage their stress, especially during these festive seasons. And the question is, do they also have stresses? Do they also go through stresses? Why not? So you think that if somebody is or somebody has a partner, then the person should not experience stresses. Let's see what they have. So let's look at financial stresses. That is the first stressor that married couples experience a lot. So back in the days, realized that a lot of married people, couples will be sending out gifts during the Christmas and New Year. So they'll send out, hampers. Hey, we are sending to so and so family, and then to so and so family also brings yes. And sometimes it even looks more like exchange of gifts. Okay, so the couples thing. Okay, unlike now, in our current world, because of financial challenges and all that people are complaining of, you don't see more of this. But now it's happening mostly in certain countries like the United States. Yeah, so giving gifts, expensive gifts. Okay, it's a lot of stress. Couples managing the financial burden of buying gifts for family, friends, and each other. It really, really, really puts that kind of financial stress on couples. Another thing also is holiday traveling and traveling, the accommodations, the food and everything. So if you are a family, you have you have packaged what we do is that every holiday or every festive season, we have been visiting, certain countries. We've been going to Dubai, we've been doing this. So people know you to be that way. Okay. So when it's getting to the festive season, these are the expectations that, you're going to overseas during this festive season. So when it happens like that, there's a lot of financial stress on you because it is an expectation. This is how you are brought. It is with the family, with the family name. This so and so family, this is what they do every festive season. So this is what happens. So when it happens, it brings a lot of financial stress on the couple. Okay. Another thing is also entertaining and hosting, people. So you have been doing this for quite a longer time. So as couples, every festive season, your in-laws and all that, they come in, you invite them, even if they are not coming in, you will even through the invites, they come. So as they are coming, how to entertain them, preparing food for them, ordering for food, drinks, making them feel comfortable and all that puts a lot of stress on you. So should you decide not to do that for a particular year, it will look very, very strange. Now there'll be eyebrows written on you that, hey, could it be that this time around, no, there's no money? Hey, what is happening to this couple? Or could they be having issues? Maybe they are having issues. So let's find out. Or this that. So you have to do, and it brings financial stress on you. So it's a financial stressor. That's the first point we're looking at. The second point is relationship stress or relationship stress. So what am I saying? So couples, you have bonded with other couples, you have bonded with other friends and other people. Okay. And first of all, there increased togetherness. So spending more time with your partner, which can lead to increased conflicts or feelings of suffocation. So once, other couples plus your partner, okay, you have bonded in such that every time it's festive season, you people go out. You people go out to have fun. Or sometimes you plan that, okay, we are going to do this. We are going to organize this event. You're going to do this. So when it doesn't come,
Please, is the resource person still audible? Because my end here, I can't hear. Okay, it looks like her network, she's having network challenges. I believe she'll be joining us shortly. Thank you. And once again, we appreciate your patience. Thank you. Yes, Counselor Cecilia, or Madam Cecilia. Actually, the resource person is off. Her line, I think she's having network challenges, so I'm calling to speak to her, and then we will proceed. Thank you. Okay, so please, she's joining us soon. She's having a bit of network challenges, and that's how come. Today has been quite stressful, and I believe it's been the topic has served its purpose well. Because to start off, I had a major challenge even before the lights went off, and then gracefully we had to start whether or not we needed to serve our purpose as well this evening. And again, there are major and then minor challenges here. We sincerely apologize, and we are really grateful. We are really, really grateful for the calls, the messages to ask whether it's coming on or not. Actually, it was stressing, very stressing. So, the topic is indeed serving its purpose. She's joining us, and we shall soon continue. Thank you very much.
Oh, all right. Okay, so can we continue?
Yes, please, we can. Welcome back once again. I mean, the challenges
Yes.
more. We have 8 minutes. That means that we
Mm.
will have to rejoin once the call drops again to conclude with the discussion, please. Thank you very much.
All right. I'm so welcome. Yeah. So we just looked at the financial stresses. We just looked at the financial. Okay. All right. So we just looked at the financial stresses, and then we are moving on to the relationship stresses. Okay. Okay. So we were at the relationship stresses. Sorry. So I did mention that there is increased togetherness. Okay, so spending more time with your partner as couples, okay, which can even lead to increased conflict if it doesn't happen this time around, or feelings of suffocation. Okay, it's a stressor because normally during the festive seasons, if you don't have time for your spouse, it will amaze you then that you might end up in the court. You might end up, with a divorce. It will amaze you. This little things. Because why? Couples think that they are very busy, they are often busy during the normal days. So if it's a festive season and then they have an opportunity to be home all day or to have time for each other, then nothing should interrupt it. Okay, so when couples are supposed to be together and that doesn't happen like that because of maybe one or two challenges, then there's a stressor, at work. So we realize that couples will be having issues, there'll be conflicts and all that. So this particular issue of getting together during this festive season is also a stressor. Just the thought of it, because if you get a job and you are in a job whereby your boss asks you to come and work even during um, festive seasons, you realize that there's a lot of this comes to play. Conflicts between couples. You realize that because this is the best time, as I said, to have time for yourselves, go out together. I mean, even times for your other couple friends. Secondly, there are different holiday expectations. Okay, so now this year, last year you decided to celebrate it this way, and then all of a sudden this year you want to celebrate it the other way. So last year you were in Ghana, and this time you are demanding that your spouse should take you to Dubai to go and spend the Xmas there. Okay, and here is the case: your spouse may have you know made provisions, okay, to celebrate here where you are presently. But you decided that no, I have had a change of mind. I want this time around to go to Dubai, to go to the US, to go elsewhere, to go to Nigeria, to go elsewhere. So this also brings a lot of stress, and this are stresses that can be found under relationship stresses. Okay, another thing is family dynamics and conflicts. Okay, so dealing with conflict or tension between spouses, in-laws, or other family members. This is where it rises a lot. So realize that during these times, there are a lot of conflicts between in-laws, between spouses and other family members. Once if you don't take care, if every year you've been going to give your in-laws bag of rice, chicken, and all that you can think about. And then this year you don't do it. The next year you don't do it. In certain families, it will amaze that this can create a problem. This can even bring a lot of conflicts. Okay, it will amaze you. So there are a lot of conflicts we see even during this festive season. A lot of couples may be going through conflicts. Maybe you have a husband or a wife who is not faithful enough. So this time, instead of your partner to be spending more time with you, there are certain partners that may be rather spending times with their slave mates, quote unquote. So you realize that there are a lot of conflicts during this. So you see what some of the married people go through, relationship stresses. And then also another point to look at is social stresses. Okay. So the social stresses, one thing is that during this time there is the social obligations and commitments comes to play, whereby managing invitations to events, parties, and gatherings, it's become difficult whether to say no to those invitations or to go. So as couples, are we going as couples? Yes, we were invited as couples. So social, where the stress comes in is when they are expecting that people will come happily as couples. Then they see only one person. Yes, it raises eyebrows. Hey, could it be that what at all could the husband be doing that he didn't come with her? Hey, or could it be that they are having issues? What at all could the wife be doing that she couldn't in this festive season? Why would she choose to be home? Or she's tired, or this? You get it? So this kind of issues brings a lot of stress on the couples. Another point under the social stresses is family gatherings and reunions, time. So time with families, and reuniting with other, family members and, friends. It also, brings a lot of stress. Okay, it brings a lot of stress because you need to attend, okay, but imagine that you are attending this family gathering and you know that definitely there is this particular auntie that you don't like the way she talks to you. She'll be around. You know that definitely there is this member of your family that you have been avoiding for so long. He or she will be around. But it is a must because they all know that you will not be at work. They all know that this is time as a free time for everyone. You don't have any excuse, except if you are not in good condition, you are not feeling so well, and it's really that serious. But this one, they will tell you, come and let's drink and have fun. So if you're not even feeling fine, you just take a car, come and just sit down, relax. You only eat and drink and go. You don't have to do much. But what goes into it? There is a lot. Sometimes when these family gatherings, reunions are happening like this, they'll be demanding some, financial support, some contributions, okay, contributions from the members of the family. So when it happens, like if you don't have the means for it, and even yet still you are expected, when you come, you will not feel comfortable. You feel stressed. That's where the internalized stress comes to play because nobody has asked you any question. Nobody has commented on the reason why you have not contributed. But yet still, you feel this kind of thing in you. You are not comfortable when you are even offered food. You don't even